Hello students, welcome to my maths class once again. Okay, and today I shall start a new chapter, that is chapter number 14, and the name of the chapter is practical geometry, that is basic construction. In this chapter we shall learn how to construct a circle, how to construct a angle, how to bisect an angle, and many others geometrical construction we will learn in this chapter. Okay, so first of all we will start exercise 14a. The first question is, draw a circle of radius 3.5 centimeter. That means we have to draw a circle. Generally have an idea how to draw a circle or how the shape of the circle is. We know that this is the shape of the circle. Okay, that is a circle we can say. Okay, and in this chapter we shall learn how to construct or how to draw this circle with the help of compass and other things. Okay, with the geometrical instruments, how to construct a circle. Okay, so generally we know suppose this is a circle I have drawn by my hand. If you draw with your compass, then it will come accurate. Okay, suppose you just assume this that this is a circle. Okay, then here will be the what? Point, and this will be the what? Radius. Okay, suppose you give a point, suppose this is the center of the circle, this will be the what? Center of the circle, and we mark it as O, and the distance between the center and the circumference of the circle is called what? Radius. Then it will be what? Radius. These are the parts or portion of the circle, and the boundary what we get, that is called what? Circumference. Circumference. Okay, that is called circumference. And this is called what? Radius. This is the center of the circle, this point is the center of the circle, and the boundary is called the circumference. And if we draw a straight line or a line segment which passes through the center, then this line segment is called what? Diameter. It is called what? Diameter of the circle. That means a line segment or a straight line drawn from one point to the opposite point. Okay, from one point to that point, and if I give a name like AB, then this will be AOB will be the what? Diameter, or AB we can directly say AB will be the diameter. Okay, then this will be the what? Diameter. Okay, so that is the names or the portions of the circle, or can say the parts of the circle. Okay, now we shall start. Draw a circle of radius 3.5, and one thing you remember what to say, if we draw from the center, if we draw any line segment from the center, then these are called what? Radius, 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 and this, the measurement of this radius and the measurement of this radius and the measurement of this radius, all will be what? Same, because the circumference, that means the boundary of the circle is equidistant from the center. That means equidistant from the center. Suppose this is a circle, then this line and this line are equal. That means they are equidistant from the center. Okay, so for that reason if we draw many what radius, then the all radius will be what? Equal. Okay. Now we shall learn how to construct a circle. So take your first, you take your what to say, pencil, and just mark a point like this. Okay, mark a point. First you take the pencil and mark a point at your copy. Okay, after that you take your compass. Okay, like this you take your compass. Okay, and take what? 3.5 centimeter from the ruler. From the ruler, that means what you call what? Scale also you can say that, from the ruler. From the ruler you take what? 3.5 like this. You put your ruler like this. Okay, and take what to say 3.5 centimeter from the ruler. Okay, like this you place your ruler. Okay, and take a measurement like 3.5 centimeter. Suppose I have taken here, this measurement is what? 3.5 centimeter. Okay, okay, you take 3.5 centimeter from the ruler. You take this measurement by the compass. Okay, and don't change this. Okay, don't change the position of the compass needle and the pencil. Okay, and you just place the compass needle at the center. Okay, like this you place the compass needle at the center. Okay, then you draw a circle. Okay, like this you draw a circle. Okay, like this you will get the shape. So that is the circle. Okay, and you have taken the point here. Okay, earlier you have taken the point here. Okay, so like this the circle will come. Okay, so this compass is not comfortable with the board, so for that reason this picture is not up to the mark or not accurate. If you draw by your compass at your copy, then you will get the accurate shape. Okay, okay, somehow I have drawn to make you understand how to draw, isn't it? So that is the center. Okay, and I have taken what? Radius 3.5. That means from the center this distance will be what? 3.5. Okay, this distance will be what? 3.5, because this is the radius. Okay, here you give the center as O. Okay, you give the intersection here A. Okay, then OA is the radius, so you can say that radius we have taken what? 3.5 centimeter. Okay, 3.5 centimeter. Okay, so that is the required circle. Okay, now you write step of construction. That means how we have drawn the circle, we will write the step of construction. Okay, so write the step of construction. Okay, so first of all we have taken what? A point. Okay, so write here steps of construction. Okay, so write step of construction. So write first number 1. Okay, write take any point, O as the center of the circle. Okay, as the center of the circle. Take any point O as the center of the circle. First we have done these steps. So for this one I have written first step, take any point O as the center of the circle. Now write step 2. After that you open the compass, and take 3.5 centimeter. Open the compass and take 3.5 centimeter from the ruler. That what we generally call scale. From the ruler as the radius of the circle. Okay, open the compass. That means you open the compass and take 3.5 centimeter from the ruler, as I have shown already earlier, like this. That means, and take 3.5 centimeter from the ruler as the radius. So you have taken this one as the what? Radius. So for that reason it will be what? Radius. Okay, as the radius of the circle. Okay, now come to step 3. Okay, right, taking 3.5 centimeter, step 3, taking 3.5 centimeter as radius, comma, place the compass needle, place the compass needle, or you can write place the compass needle. If you don't write it, so no problem. Place the compass needle at center O of the circle, taking 3.5 centimeters as radius at center O of the circle. Okay, that means you have to taking 3.5 centimeter as radius. taking this as radius, place the compass needle. That means this is the compass needle. Okay, then you have to place what? Here needle at the center of the circle, and you turn the pencil anti-clockwise, and you turn the pencil what? Anti-clockwise. Okay, that means, so you write, taking 3.5 centimeter as the radius, place the compass needle at center of the circle, and what? And turn the pencil, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise. You can draw clockwise also, but it is better to draw anti-clockwise so that it will be easier for you to do. Anyway, you can construct, you can draw clockwise also, and you can draw anti-clockwise also. I have drawn anti-clockwise, so for that reason I am writing what? At the center O, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise. I have drawn anti-clockwise, you can draw clockwise also, so I have done anti-clockwise, so for that reason I am writing anti-clockwise. If you draw clockwise, then you write clockwise. The circle, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise to draw a circle. To draw a circle. If you turn the pencil anti-clockwise, then it will give a boundary of the circle. That means we will get the circumference of the circle. Okay, to draw a circle. So write number 4. Hence, we have already drawn. Write hence the required circle is drawn okay, is drawn with radius r. You can give the name of the radius r. Okay, you can give r, and diameter you can give what? D. With a radius r equals to what? 3.5 centimeter. So that is the step of construction. So you write these things. Okay, now come to question number 2. Draw a circle of radius 4.5. Okay, we have to draw a circle of radius what? 4.5. With same center, draw 2 more circles of radii 3.8. That means, keeping the center same, we have to draw 2 more circles by changing the radius. One is what? 3.8, and another one is what? 3. That means we have to draw 2 more circles, keeping the center same, just changing the radius of the circle. Okay, what special name do you give to these circles? Okay, that means after constructing the circle, what to say, we will get a shape. Okay, then what special name I can give to this circle? Okay, so first let us draw the circle, then we will understand the shape of the circle, then we will give a special name. Okay, okay, First you take radius 4.5. So from the scale you take the radius 4.5. Okay, you take the radius 4.5. You place your scale like this and take the radius 4.5. Okay, like this you take 4.5. So I have taken 4.5 from my scale. Okay, and then you what? Draw a circle like this. So this is not compatible with the board. Okay, you just draw with your what? You just draw with your compass at your book, at your copy, and you will get the shape like this. Okay, first you draw first you take the center. Okay, then you take radius 4.5. Suppose this is 4.5. Okay, 4.5 centimeter, and with that radius you draw the circle. Okay, okay, suppose this is the center. Okay, if first you take the center and take the radius, as like earlier you draw the circle taking radius 4.5. First one is what? 4.5. As like earlier, in place of 3.5 you just take 4.5, and as like earlier you draw this circle. Okay, after that you just what? You just take again 3.8 like this. You keep your ruler like this and again take what? 3.8 like this. You take the measurement. Okay, you just take the measurement and keep the needle again in the center. That means maintaining the same center. You don't change the center, you place the center again in the same place and draw a radius and draw a circle with radius 3.8. Okay, suppose this is the 3.8. Okay, up to this is 3.8. Suppose this is 3.8. Okay, so you draw the circle. Okay, suppose like this shape will come. Okay, 3.8. Again the question is asked, draw two more circles of radius 3.8 and 3 centimeter. Now you have to take what? 3 centimeter. Then you just put the ruler again and take 3 centimeter from the ruler. Okay, and after that you put and keep the center same, and you put the compass needle here, and again you draw a circle with radius 3. Okay, you just draw, isn't it? I am drawing by hand, but you draw with your compass. Again keeping the same center. Again you suppose this is 3 centimeter. Okay, that means 3 centimeter. Suppose this is 3 centimeter, this is 3.8. Okay, so again you draw circle with radius 3 centimeter. Okay, you do it at your copy by compass. I am just drawing by my hand. Okay, like this shape you will get. Okay, that means you will the gap of these 3 circles will be equal like this. Okay, you will get like this. Suppose I have drawn the circle. Okay, if you draw with your compass, then you will get the accurate shape. Okay, then you will get the accurate shape. Suppose this is 3 centimeter. Okay, the radius of this circle will be what? 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. The radius of this circle will be what? 3.8 centimeter. And the radius of this circle will be what? 4.5. that is bigger one. Okay, so this is the required shape we have found after drawing the circle with the radius 4.5, again 3.8, again taking 3 centimeter. Okay, so like this a shape will come. Okay, you draw at your copy, you will get the shape like this. Okay, then you see, when you will get the center is same, that means you see in this case we have maintained the same center, that means not changing the center. If you don't change the center and if you keep the center same and keeping the center same, if you draw many circles, then these circles will be called what? Concentric circle. Concentric circle. So the special name of this circles will be what? Concentric circle. That means the circle with the same center, the circle drawn with the same centers, that is called what? Concentric circle. Have you understood? I think. Okay, then write the step of construction. Concentric circles. The circles having the same center are called concentric circles. Okay, so you write the step of construction how we have drawn. Okay, so write first steps of construction. Steps of construction. Okay, first you write the construction as like earlier how we have drawn 4.5. Okay, you write up to this as it is. Okay, so let us write. Take a point O. Okay, take a point O. Take a point O as the center of the circle. Center of the circle. Okay. Number 2, as like earlier how we have drawn 3.5 centimeter, all the steps will be same. After that we will change few steps. Okay, you write in your copy these lines correctly. So the next step is open the compass that means you have to open the compass. Okay, after that open the compass and take 4.5 centimeter. It is given at your book. In your book, it is given in your book 4.5 centimeter. Okay, open the compass and take 4.5 centimeter. 4.5 centimeter as the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. Okay, as the radius of the circle. That means first we have done what? First step, you have to take a point. After that, we have to take 4.5 centimeter measurement from the ruler. After that, we have to draw the circle. Okay. Then the third step is what? Taking, right? Taking step 3, taking 4.5 centimeter, taking 4.5 centimeter as the radius, comma, place your compass needle. Place the compass needle. Okay, place the compass needle at the center, at the center O of the circle, at the center of the circle, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise to draw the circle. Okay, and write number 4. Number 4, write hence the required, the circle with radius r equals to 4.5 centimeter is drawn. Okay, is drawn. Now write question number, now write next step, not question number, next step, step 5. Again taking the radius, sorry, you don't write this line, you just write keeping the center of the circle, same or unchanged, same, keeping the center of the circle same, draw radius circle with same radius, with same radius, with same center. Okay, keeping the center of the circle same, and keeping the radius, keeping the center of the circle same, and taking the radius (3.8 centimeter) and 3 centimeter respectively, respectively 3.8 and 3 centimeter respectively, draw 2 more circle. Draw true circle. Draw true circle. Draw true circles. Okay. Now write step number 6, that is hence the required circles are drawn with radius 4.5 centimeter, 3.8 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Okay. Now the next part is, what special name do you give to these circles? That means write the special name of these circles is concentric circle. Concentric, CONCENTRIC, circle, concentric circles. Okay. So that is the solution of question number 2. Now come to question number 3. Okay. You see question number 3, draw a circle of any radius, say 4 centimeter. That means we have to draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Earlier we have drawn many circles with many radius like 3.8, 4.5, 3 centimeter and 3.5 centimeter also. So many circles already we have drawn. Now we have to draw a circle with radius what? 4 centimeter. Okay. Draw any two of its diameter. After that, after drawing the circle, we have to draw the diameter. So in the first portion of the class, I have already discussed what is diameter. Okay. Then we have to draw the diameters. We have to draw 2 diameters, not 1, 2 diameters. What figure do you obtain? After drawing the diameters, join the ends of this diameter. That means after drawing the diameters of the circle, I have to join the ends of the diameters. Okay. What figure do you obtain? After joining the diameters, okay, what figure you will obtain? You have to say the name of the figure. Okay. What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? Again I have to say, if the diameters are perpendicular to each other, then what figures are drawn? Okay. So you see, first you draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Okay, first you draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Okay, let me try again with this compass taking 4 centimeter. Okay, actually this is not comfortable with the board. Okay, let me try again. You can get the exact shapes. You draw it you draw in your copy, then you will get the exact shape. Suppose this is, suppose the shape I have taken, it is what? Okay, this is 4 centimeter. Suppose I have taken this is 4 centimeter. You take the exact measurement. Okay, now you place the compass needle here. First you take a point O as the center. Okay, then you keep the compass needle here. Okay, and draw the circle. Okay, okay, I have drawn taking center O. That means the distance from the center to the circumference of the circle is what? 4 centimeter. Okay, that means the radius of the circle is what? 4 centimeter. You give a point A, that means radius OA equals to what? 4 centimeter. Now the question is asked, join the ends of these diameters. Sorry, draw any two of its diameters. That means we have to draw two diameters. Okay, suppose we have drawn the diameter. The diameter is drawn how? Passing through the center of the circle, and the diameter is drawn passing through the center of the circle, okay, okay. Suppose this is the diameter. Okay, one diameter already I have drawn. Now I have to draw another diameter. You see, sorry, it has not passed to the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle, okay. This is the center of the circle. I have drawn two diameters, okay. I have drawn two diameters. Now the question is asked, join the ends of these diameters. That means this is the end of this diameter and this is the end of this diameter. So I have to join all the ends of the diameter. So if we join like this, join the ends of the diameters. Like this you join the ends, okay. You joined all the ends of the diameter, okay. Okay, like this you also join this side. Okay, again you join this side. Okay, I have already joined. According to question, the diagram is drawn. Okay, let me read the question again and make you understand. Okay, you see, draw a circle of radius say 4 centimeter. That means with radius 4 centimeter I have drawn a circle. Draw any two of its diameter. I have drawn two diameters. Okay, join the ends of this diameter. That means I have to join the ends of these diameters. So in this diameter there are two ends and in this diameter there are two ends. So I have joined with one another. Okay, now the question is, what figure do you obtain? That means after joining, what figure you have obtained? You have obtained a square, because you see the distance, because you see this portion is what? Radius. These are the radius of the circle, and we know this, the radius of the circle, the radius of the circles are what? Equal. So if they are equal, then the distance between this and this will be what? Equal. That means this side will be equal, this side will be equal, this side will be equal, and this side will be equal. Okay, okay. So we'll get a what? Square, because we know that all the sides of a square are what? Equal. So we are getting the equal sides, so we can say that it's a square. And the question is what? Further asks that what figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other. That means if the diameters are perpendicular to each other. Okay, again it will become what? A square. You see how earlier we said that after joining the ends of the diameters we got what? A square, because you see all the sides are equal and the diagonals are also equal. We know that in a square the diagonals are what? Equal. The diagonals are what? In a square the diagonals are what? Equal. And here the diagonals are equal, because you see this portion, this diagonal and this diagonal are same, because the diagonals of a circle are same. If you draw two diagonals perpendicular to each other, then these two diagonals will be what? Equal. Because you see, if you divide the this diameter, if you divide the diameter, then we will get this is R, this is R, and we know the radius of the circle are what? Equal. So if it is R, then this will be also what? R. And if we add 2r, then we will get what? R plus r equals to d. That means 2r equals to d. That means if we add 2 radius, then we will get what? Diameter. So you can say that this diameter and this diameter is what? Equal. So if the diameters are equal, that means we can say that the diagonals of the circle are also what? Equal. And we know that the diagonals of the square are what? The diagonals of the square are equal. If the diameter of the circle are equal, then you can say that the diagonals of the square is also what? Equal. And do you know that in a square the diagonals are what? Equal. So we can say that the shape what we got is a square. Okay. What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? That means if the diameters are perpendicular to each other, that means this is the diameter and this diameter is what? Perpendicular to this diameter. That means like this. We say that perpendicular. Okay. Then what shape, what figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? Again, if the diameters are perpendicular to each other, that means if diameters are perpendicular to each other, then there is a chances of forming 3 types of shapes. One is what? Rectangle. One is rectangle. In rectangle, the diagonals are what? Also perpendicular. And in rhombus also the diagonals are what? Perpendicular. And in square also the diagonals are what? Perpendicular. So as we found earlier that this is a square, so obviously if the diagonals are also perpendicular, then obviously it will also become a what? Square, because earlier we have found that it's a square. And if the diameters are perpendicular, that means if the diagonals are perpendicular, then we got 3 types of figures. That is one rectangle, one rhombus, and what? One square. So obviously that will be a what? Square, because earlier we found that the shape is a square. Okay. So write first the step of the constructions. Okay. Then you just give the name. Okay. So write the first steps. Okay. So write the first step, like steps of construction. Steps of construction. Okay. So first, as we have drawn already earlier so many circles with radius, so write as like earlier. Step of construction, write number 1. Take a point O as the center of the circle. Take a point O as the center of the circle, full stop. Right, number 2, open the compass and take 4 centimeter from the ruler, and take 4 centimeter from the ruler as the radius of the circle, okay, as the radius of the circle. Now write step number 3. Now write step number 3. Step number 3 is what? Open the compass and take 4 cm from the radius of the circle. Okay, taking 4 cm as radius, place the compass at the center O, and turn the pencil anti-clockwise to draw the circle. Okay, now write step number 4. Step number 4 will be what? Hence the required circle is drawn. Hence the required circle is drawn. Okay, now we have what? Joined. Right, number 5 step of construction. Right, draw the diameter of the circle perpendicular to each other. Okay, after that, number 5, you write join the ends of the two diameter. Join the ends of the two diameter. Okay, join the ends of the two diameters. Okay, that is the construction already we have drawn. So these are the construction steps. Now write the conclusion. What figure is obtained if the diameters are perpendicular to each other? So write, therefore, right here, therefore the figure is a square. Okay, the figure is a square. In both cases, the figure is a square. Okay, in both cases, the answer will be square. So write the conclusion. The figure is a square or the shape is a square. Anything you can write. Now come to question number 4. Is the last question. And question number 5 is already done in your book. just I will make you understand, okay? And the steps and the construction, whatever written in your book, it is same. You just write as like. So you see question number 4, draw two circles of equal radii with center A and B such that each of them passes through the center of the other. Mark the points where they intersect each other as C and D. Examine whether AB perpendicular CD. That means you see, first you have to draw a circle, okay? With center A. Again, draw two circles of equal radii. That means with the same radius, you have to draw another circle, that one of them such that each of them passes through the center. That means we have to draw another circle with the same radius, and that radius should pass through the center of this circle. That means the square will be like this, the circle will be like this, okay? That means we have to draw two circles. You see, now if I take this as the center of the circle, then if I draw, then the circle will come like this, okay? You give this point as B. Now we have to, we have to give a point at the intersection. You see the two circles has intersected here, so you give this as C and give this as D, okay? So you see how to construct, okay? So first you see, I will show you how to construct, okay? First you take a radius like this. Suppose you have taken a radius, okay? Just take this radius, okay? Okay, you just draw a circle. This actually cannot be drawn nicely, okay? Like this you will get the circle, okay? You take the radius here. You take radius as like 4 centimeter, okay? Suppose 4 centimeter. Again after drawing this, again you place your compass here at this circumference, at the circumference of this circle what you have drawn. You place your compass here, keeping the radius same. You don't change the radius. That means the radius should be what? Same. And you keep the center here. Now you change the center. That means earlier the center was here. Now you take the center where the radius and the circumference intersect. That means you keep the center here. Again you draw another circle. Then this will what? This circle also will go, or this circle will also pass through the center of the earlier circle, through the center of the earlier circle, okay? Okay, then you just give a name A, B, okay? Now after that the question is asked, draw two circles of equal radius. We have drawn two circles with equal radius such that each of them passes through the center of the circle. You see, we have seen that this circle passes through the center of the circle B, and circle B passes through the center of A. That means already we have drawn such that each of them passes through the center of the other. Mark the points where they intersect each other as C and D. That means mark the point where they intersect. These two circles intersect at this point, so we'll give this name as C. It is given in the book, we should name as C, and here also intersected. Okay, okay. Now see, now if I joint C and D, then you see AB is perpendicular to CD. Okay, you can see from the figure also AB is perpendicular to CD. Okay, now see, if I take this one to the outside, you just see from here, if I draw a radius like this, okay, then if I draw a radius like this, then this radius and this radius will be what? Equal, because we know that the radius of the circles are equal. So this radius and this radius will be equal. That means this side and this side will be what? Equal. And we know that in a triangle, the sum of the three angles is what? The sum of the triangle is what? 180 degree. Okay, that means we can say that is 60 degree. Okay, that means you can say that is 60 degree. That means this angle B will be what? 60 degree again this will be what? 60 degree. Okay, so if this is 60 degree, then if I divide this angle, then we will get what? 30 degree, and this will be what? 30 degree. Okay, and now you see, if I add this, if I talk about this triangle, then I can say that like if I add this angle and this angle, then we'll get what? This angle. Okay, then let me check what the measurement of this angle comes. 60 degree plus 30 degree, that means this angle and this angle. If I add this angle and this angle, then I will get the measurement of this angle. Okay, that means 0, 6 plus 3, 9. That means we are getting what? 90 degree. That means 90 degree means what? That means AB is perpendicular to CD, because when a line is perpendicular to other line, it makes an angle what? 90 degree. So here we are getting what? 90 degree. So obviously that means this angle is what? 90 degree. Then obviously we can say that AB perpendicular to CD. So we have already examined. Okay, okay, now you write the step of construction, how you have drawn. Okay, so first you write steps of construction. Steps of construction. Okay, now write first, as like earlier how we have drawn. We will talk first about the circle A. Okay, right, take a point A as the center of the circle. Take a point A as the center of the circle, full stop. Number 2, open the compass and take 4 centimeter as the radius of the circle, okay, as radius of the circle, full stop. Number 3, you write taking 4 centimeter as radius, comma, place the compass needle, at the center O, and at the center O, okay, and turn, turn the pencil anti-clockwise to draw the circle, okay, right. Hence, number 4, hence the circle is, draw 2 circles, hence the first circle is drawn, okay. Now come to step number 5, right. Keeping the radius same, and taking keeping the radius same, that means keeping the radius same, we are taking what? Taking the point, taking the center of the second circle, keeping the radius same, and taking the center of the second circle, that means circle B, taking the center of the second circle from the circumference of the first circle where the radius of the first circle, that means we are taking the center of this circle, this one, because you see the radius of this circle touches the circumference of this circle at B. So for that reason we are taking the center this one. Okay. Here you make one correction, taking B, you write make correction, taking B as the, taking B, okay, you can write here, taking B as the, you just make correction, taking B as the center of the second circle from the circumference of the first circle, from the circumference of the first circle, where the radius of the first circle, where the radius of the first circle intersect or cut, intersect its circumference That means the radius of this circle intersect at this point in this circle. Okay, so we have written keeping the radius same and taking B as the center of the second circle from the circumference of the first circle, where the radius of the first circle intersect its circumference. That means here, from here we have taken right number 6 step, draw the second circle, okay. Number 7, we have already drawn the two circles with the same radius. So write, hence the circles are drawn with the same radii. Radii is the plural form of radius. Radius is single, radii means double. Radii what? 4 centimeter. Okay. And the last is what? Examine whether AB perpendicular to CD. Yes, you write AB perpendicular to CD. As I have already discussed how it is perpendicular. So just you write here, yes, AB perpendicular CD. Okay, already I have discussed how it is perpendicular. So just you write, yes, AB perpendicular CD. Okay, now come to question number 5. You see question number 5, the answer is already given. Just I will make you understand. Okay, you see, divide a circular region into 6 equal sectors. That means first we have to draw a circle. Okay, after that we have to divide the circle into 6 equal regions. That means suppose this is a circle. Okay, then we have to divide the circle into 6 equal regions. If I divide this one, then this will be the diameter and it will be divided into 2 parts. Okay, then divide like this. Okay, then you will get what? 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the question is said that divide the circular region into 6 equal parts. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so that is the diagram, and also it is given in the question. Now you see, draw. Now you see the step of construction. You see, draw a circle center O. That means you have to draw a circle with center O. Suppose this is center O. Okay, draw a circle with center O and mark any point at A. Okay, that means by taking a radius, that means you can take any radius. By taking a radius, suppose first you have taken a center, after that taking a radius you have drawn the circle. Okay, then the question, then the step is what? With center, draw a circle with center O and mark any point point A on it. That means what? From A, taking the radius, I have to mark a point like this here. Okay, here A. Okay, by from center, keeping the radius same, that means with which radius I have drawn the circle, keeping the radius same. First you mark the point here, that means you cut or you mark a point on the circumference. Okay, and give it A. Okay, now you take the center here and keeping the radius same, you mark another point like this. Okay, actually you see, first you have drawn the circle. Okay, first you have drawn the circle. Okay, after that you should, from there you should what? Mark here. Okay, by keeping the radius same, then you mark here what? A. Okay, after that by taking this radius, that means placing the compass here, you mark another. Okay, then it will go like this, then you give the name what? B. Okay, you mark another point and give the name B. You see, draw a circle center O and mark any point A on it. After that with radius A, sorry, with center A, with center A, with center A, with A as center and radius OA, that means this radius OA, this radius OA and radius OA, that means keeping the radius same, I will mark another point and give the name B. Like this, from taking center at B, you just take another point like C. Okay, it will be like this here, C. Then after that you take another point, by taking the center C, you take another point here, it will be what? D. Okay, it will be D. Then again taking D, again taking center as D, you mark another point, it will come like this here, then you just give one E. Okay, now you joined. You see, after that do the same from B and mark a point C D E. Like this you have to mark point C D E. After that join OA, that means I have to join OA like this. Then join OB, that means I have to join what? OB. Then join OC, that means I have to join what? OC. Okay, then join OD, that means I have to join what? OD. I have to join OD. Then join OE, that means I have to join what? OE. OE. Okay, OE. Then we will get this figure, you see. Then join what? OE, then OF. Okay, you just keep, from taking E as center, you just take another point, then it will be F, then OF. OF. Now you see, this OA, OB, OC, OD, OE, OF are the radii of the circle. Are the radii of the circle, and we know that the radius of the circle are same. So this part will be what? Same. You will get the shape like this. You get the shape like this. Then this part will be same, because we know that the radius of the circle are what? Same. So here OA, OC, OB, OD, OE, OF are the radius. So this portion, this 6 portion will be what? Same. So we have divided the 6 portion. Okay. So you see, then the circle region is divided into 6 equal sectors. That means 6 equal sectors are what? Sectors AOB, these sectors, then BOC, then COD, then DOE, then EOF, then FOA, like this, or AOF. That is 6 region. So the answer is given. I have made you how to divide it into 6 equal parts. Okay, now you can practice at your home how to divide. You can practice by compass and ruler at your home and divide this 6 regions into equal parts. Okay, so today up to this. Now if you find any problems, then you can call me at night. Thank you very much.